It's morphin' time!
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, an American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
Hello, this is Soundout here, and welcome back to another G.I. Joe Classified Series review. We're continuing our look at Wave 1 with number 04, Duke. Now, Duke was the new field commander to G.I. Joe, replacing Hawk, and debuted in 1984 alongside his good friend Roadblock. So it's kind of appropriate both of them are in Wave 1. Now, Duke actually surprisingly was revealed after Roadblock, Scarlett, and Snake Eyes. So that was kind of interesting, I thought. I thought Duke would be right after Snake Eyes, but here we are. So, of course, Duke is seen as the leader of G.I. Joe in a lot of incarnations, so it's kind of an important figure, and also a shoe-in for Wave 1. So, of course, box style is the same as Roadblock, but you can see we got new art of Duke there, and we also got art of Duke punching Cobra Commander, and we got Duke looking awesome. Number 04 on top, same artwork on the back, showing figures we have and figures that will soon be. And then on the side, we got his classified symbols. Now, this is something you can decode on the GIJoe.com website, which I've gone ahead and done for Duke here. So, his role is a level 4 leader. His gear is a light level 2 weapons. His skill is level 3 skydiving. And mastery is level 4 tactics. Seeing skydiving as a skill just reminds me not only of G.I. Joe the movie, but also the Sigma 6 toy line had a parachuting Duke figure, which I had, and that thing was cool. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack into Duke. Alright, so here's Duke out of his packaging. This is probably one of my favorite figures of the line so far. First up, head does seem like it's got some face printing going on, much like Roadblock, to give it kind of a realistic look without resembling a specific person. That being said, he does have a nice military haircut, as Duke should, and honestly, his hair is really nicely sculpted. One of the most impressive details is that scar, that classic Duke scar, all the way into the Classified series. It looks like it just printed on, but it's there, and it goes all the way across the face. So really nicely done. You can also see here on his, I guess it's bandolier, he's got the same tech detail as Roadblock, making me think this is a sculpted in detail that is a communicator for the G.I. Joe team. Everybody but Snake Eyes has it. Snake Eyes can't speak, so maybe that's probably why. Pouches here that continue onto the back, nice sculpted detail. It does have a backpack peg hole. So far, all the figures do have that. And he does have a nice belt, looking very Batman with all these pockets on here, Duke, but looking really cool. A little hole there for later. A leg holster, looking very techy, but very nice. Really cool watch. I was actually not expecting that. He's got a cool watch. It's just painted orange. But I do like the sculpted detail on the arms. They gave him some muscle texture without overly muscular. And then also the shirt fabric is wrinkled. Plus, they actually did paint his rank badge here on the shirt, which is great. It's an impressive amount of detail, especially for a Hasbro figure. Something I more so expect from NECA or McFarlane. Then seeing down here, we've got the infamous gold leg armor. This is like a thing with Wave 1. Like I've mentioned in the Roadblock review, it seems like Gung Ho in Wave 2 does not have gold, but silver. And these do seem kind of off. And what I mean by that is that if you line them up, the foot's off-center, but if you line up the foot, then the armor's off-center. So it almost feels like these are reversed. I don't know if that's just mine. But they do have some nice damage, like they've taken bullet fire, like someone's trying to shoot them in the shins. But yeah, overall, really nicely detailed figure. But how's the articulation? So first up, I'm going to remove this thing here. First of all, I did that with Snake Eyes, kind of liked it. With Duke, I kind of swap in between, but let's get the articulation. So he's got a neck, it's a ball joint, it's a hinge, it's got a second joint at the bottom of the neck. You got shoulders, they move back, they move forward. They're not restricted by bulk. They're a little less impressive than Snake Eyes, but still work. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. He's got a wrist here that pivots up and down, as well as rotates, while this one rotates and pivots in and out. So kind of a nice difference there. Back, forward ab crunch. He's got that same ball jointed waist that Snake Eyes does, but it doesn't do the same amount of range as Roadblock either, so it's kind of that. The belt gets out of the way. Hips move out, hips pull down to move up, which is still so impressive. thigh swivel, double jointed knee that really gets some range, a boot rotation, which the armor is sculpted to, and then forward and then left and right. So pretty nice, but what is articulation without accessories? First up, Duke gets a backpack. It looks like it's got some water bottles, a portable shovel, and it's a good survival gear pack. Now, while it does look good on Duke and does match his colors, I kind of tend to prefer to put it on Roadblock. Don't know why, I just think that when you get it on Roadblock, even though the colors don't match, it kind of suits him to have some kind of a backpack, especially since he's the artillery guy. So, there you go. Going alongside his tactics mastery is a pair of Futuristic Binoculars. These essentially look like they go through one lens, but he can hold them up to his face more believably than, well, any Star Wars figure I've gotten with something similar. And they peg to his belt for easy storage or forgetting they ever exist. Next up, he has a pistol. Really nice. They added some gold detail to it. I think that works for Duke just because he wears a gold shirt, but, you know, gold. And you can holster it in the leg holster. And finally, Duke has a rifle. Again, gold. Again, futuristic. But I don't mind it. It honestly does have a realistic shape to it, even if it's just like they changed the magazine and the barrel to kind of be less realistic, which is fine. That helps get it to mass retail. And honestly, I really like it. Plus, the alternating wrist articulation allows him to hold it in a natural way. There's nowhere to store it, but just like Snake Eyes' Uzi, he can just carry it. Not a problem. So here's Duke with all of his accessories. He's got the belt, or the bandolier on, he's holding the rifle, pistol in the holster, backpack on the back, and the binoculars on his belt. Really nice to see that this line is keeping up with the let's have them be able to store everything. It's really cool, and it saves me from having to have a parts bin for G.I. Joe. Now here's Duke alongside his good friend Roadblock. As you can see, they're scaled together. Roadblock's a little bit taller. Of course, they have different body shapes. They're different people. It's just nice to see completely different molds and not everything being rehashed off the same base body. And here's Snake Eyes just for fun. It's a nice little team so far. And here is Duke alongside team leaders from other 80s action cartoons. This is really nice. They're kind of all on the same scale, with the Turtles being shorter, He-Man, She-Ra, and Lion-O being taller, and then there's Optimus Prime over there. You can turn into a truck, but you ain't scaled correctly. I need like a 20-inch tall Optimus Prime figure. That's what I need. Don't need it, but that's something I want. So overall, I think Duke's a great figure. Design choice-wise, looks like Duke. Modern upgrade, but that's what the line is at the moment. And honestly, I really like this figure. I really like this line. They're really nice action figures at a really nice price point. A lot of accessories, a lot of great details, and a lot of great articulation improvements you don't see on domestic figures very often. So I'm super stoked to see what else this line will provide, and I can't wait. But I can tell you the next review will be Scarlett, the final G.I. Joe team member of Wave 1. And then after that, we'll have to wait till stuff shows up in the mail. But that being said, if you did like this video, please leave a like and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think should be let's do this. What do you think the first vehicle of the G.I. Joe Classified series line should be? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to see what you'll come up with. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep up with future uploads. Check out any previous G.I. Joe Classified series videos you may have missed, including my top 5 most wanted figures, which none of those have shown up yet in the new reveals, so it's still relevant. And also be sure to check out Hero Club at hero-club.com to keep up with all G.I. Joe Classified news that comes out. And follow our graphic designer, Darkclaw, on Twitter at Darkclaw643. Until next time, this is Soundout saying goodbye.